What's up, everybody? I'm Indecisive Brian, and today we're back with another episode of Disco Elysium. And you know what? We're just going to jump right into it with opening up this curtain, because we really want to see what's back there. This lady has been super suspicious. So without further ado, let's play some games. Okay, here we are. Let's do it.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Pull them open.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Interesting. Oh! A small terrified O escapes the Plaisance? Plaisance! I don't know if that's even the right way to pronounce that, as she tries her best to look away, her round face buried in her hands. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. That's funny.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Interesting.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Okay, so the key worked. Let me go first. Open the door and enter. And just to point out, guys, I don't know if you remember, but I have not found my shoe. So I've been walking without a shoe this whole time. Sand is dripping from the punch bag. The poster says Citius Fortis. The rest is worn off. Why was she hiding this place? So far... What is that? Shot put ball. Okay, that's the first item I've gotten in a while. Since the first episode, I believe. Worn out wall bars. They look unsafe. Okay, unsafe they are then. Because I'm...
It's dark.
The lieutenant states the obvious.
This would be a lot easier with a flashlight. I've got one in the kinema's toolbox. We should go back for it before we continue. No sense in tripping around in the darkness.
In the Kinema's toolbox.
Some areas are inaccessible without your flashlight. After you've acquired it, go to your inventory and equip it in a held slot to continue.
Okay. Alright, so we can't do this just yet, which is fine. We're going to need to get the flashlight. And the, whatever the thingy-mabob he says, that was his vehicle, right? This guy.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay. Pull out the
A
toolbox.
metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
That's true. Let's get
It's
the flashlight.
robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Chain cutters, red-tipped pry bar. Trying to think. Have we needed those for anything at all? Okay.
The pull-out toolbox.
We're just gonna
slides
push that
back
in for now.
into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Okay. We're gonna hook up the radio because I think we need to call in that we've lost our badge.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something, the soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. Ignore Alice and press the button labeled saved. I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Camden at Garte give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Over and out, Delta.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through the static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags. Hello, this is police calling. I have some questions for you about your last day of work.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why is that?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Okay. Did you leave because of Garte? Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Okay. That's fine. Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you? Now, do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires.
Okay. So we're in like a poor area?
People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Okay.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
But why didn't you call? Okay, next question.
Yeah, go on.
Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the Whirling?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
She doesn't sound like she's actually that sorry. Think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
She's ready to hang up. Empathy, medium 10. Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
Yes.
Got it, yes.
You've obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad. It's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
The stuffed bird. The great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Goodness gracious. Okay. 1 and 2, I'm not liking. Definitely not 3. Why do I always end up screwing everything up?
It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in Whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Man.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you...
Go on. I want to know what I did.
Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Oh, what song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry. Sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant. And I don't want to know.
What in the
And
world?
then you screamed something about being the most boring person alive and how everyone leaves you because you're just so boring.
I'm sorry.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Goodness gracious. I am truly sorry for everything, Sylvie. I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow. You're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
What else did I sing besides the O? But when I spoke to Garte, it seemed like he thought you left because of him.
Wait, really? No, this is absolutely not true. I like Guard. I really do.
Didn't he cross a line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered.
Oh.
I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all
Okay.
that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or
I don't.
something.
Do I even have a gun? Right. Thank you for talking to me.
You
Take care.
hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Yeah, I need to connect to the 41st.
Just a second, officer.
I need to report my badge missing. Okay, she puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in.
This is
Over.
41st.
The scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4 Station 1, I've got an urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
And I need a financial assistant. This might sound odd, but there's a personal details I'd like to discuss. I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere basically. It's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend
'Cause
yourself.
he's fictional.
Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your...
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
No, I have no idea where it's at. I don't have my gun?
It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them you didn't lose your gun.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that is.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description
This is not
of
police
your
work.
weapon. Over.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
For starters, it's massive. Got flared cooling vents along the front and hydrogen flasks sticking out of it too. For starters, it's massive.
10-9, come again, please. Over.
It's got a magnetic accelerator, an arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkle blue hydrogen-based plasma to near light speed.
I'm going to need to put you on speaker for a second.
In contact, In contact, it detonates with the power of a dying star, erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention it's dripping with sexy blue plasma?
The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms. Over.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
The man succumbs to laughter
This
again.
isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his. Ask him if he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I don't need to listen to this.
The silence
I'm out of
is
here.
almost deafening after
That did not go well. I guess the important thing is that you followed protocols
precinct
and
doesn't-
reported your lost items. Did we need anything else here?
Close the door. We done here. All I really wanted was the flashlight, so let's go back and check this out now, shall we? We shall. Okay, so is there a way? There we go. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. My goodness, this is a big storage area she's got. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color.
your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin. One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine it.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin, green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin to rule them all.
One ring.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Inspect
The
the
photo
photos.
collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe." This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
The radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn it on.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Let's press play.
Nothing happens. Something's missing. There's no tape in the player.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Look
It's
inside.
empty like a beehive without its brood.
This is where the memory should go.
Okay. Scribble across the notebook. Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Okay. This is like they're making a game here? Interesting. Blue velvet, soft to the touch. Moth bitten. Let's go over to that. Oh, yes. Don't mind if I do take a little money. Wait a second, this is a whole nother area. I need to explore this completely first. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. What was that? Sunlight has made this postcard almost completely sepia-toned. Midtown traffic passes overhead. The ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into a beige midday mist. Vaporizing from the delta on which the district was built, the postcard is prepaid.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. This must be where the entity lives.
Knock on it.
What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens.
Knock harder.
Still nothing. No one's home.
Okay. Knocking on it even harder isn't going to get me anywhere.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from
You
the door.
pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the ice cream
A
wrappers.
friendly
Sure.
cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place? Good question.
It looks like an ice cream fridge.
Lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light. So they tried to sell ice cream for this hyper carnivore?
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Probably. Can't be as bad as gas prices. Okay, get some healing. Some magnesium.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. Color looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Look inside.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear somebody talking upstairs.
Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs.
Smear your hands with coal.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid.
Yeah, that would be definitely stupid. Alright, let's leave. Hands are covered in coal now. It's fine. Ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. Flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Okay, well, yeah, that's... Two rusty rifles are hidden above the above the piping. They look inoperable. Okay.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Shine light through the hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look?
I do.
Your hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect them.
Most of them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest. But one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
I'll take it.
That's a rare sight. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
His eyes are gleaming. Seems to no longer be functional. Okay. Where are we?
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
What does this mean? A rifle
It
here?
means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
Might.
He
We'll see.
likes this find.
Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Oh, this one's still running. Ooh. Insane mesh tank top. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Oh.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial area.
My goodness, alright. Come back to that maybe.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Reconstructed?
No, these tracks are not interesting at all.
Okay, well, let us unequip that. I don't want to wear that at all.
This Post Lavatorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Found a way in.
Oh, that's great. I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
Okay, farewell.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes, yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
It's a charnel house of failed business enterprises leeching life energy from this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see there. Just heaps of garbage. Someone should let the sunshine in.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
You don't have anything of substance to tell her until you found that entity of hers.
That's all I can say for now, book peddler. Alright, so you know what? Let us go take a quick peek here. Take one more quick peek before we sign off for the day. I actually think we could go explore the cafeteria now.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plate. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of people would just
It
remove
would
the
be a
collars,
violation
man?
of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Alright, let's leave. That was all that was in there. Oh. Oh, I don't have my flashlight out. Duh, Brian. You literally unequipped it. And you went outside, man. Well, come on. Alright. I was like, why is it not letting me in here? Yeah, see, there's still more stuff to look at. What's this? Take. There's some more money. Okay, let's go in here. Steel rotor blades bearing a Slipstream logo. Skis with Slipstream printed on them. On the laminated top layer. What was that? Tube-like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure covered in dust. Oh, it's a memory. Ahaha. It's for this.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Insert the
casting the
production
framework
schedule.
like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press
A
play.
bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter?
I doubt it.
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Ah, right. Thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Intel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Okay.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I'm bad at it.
Received. I will register this.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of...
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Fortress accident.
Fortress accident
Why?
is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Ooh. Do you have any other information about this
One
company?
moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
Okay, okay.
That's not
simple
bad.
enough. Wow, so conceptual. What's that? The interactive call in a radio game.
Any other questions?
Alright, that's all for now.
Thank you.
I don't know the password.
And goodbye.
The old lady's voice disappears along with the
Tiles
static.
on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Alright, let's leave. That's plugged in there, so that's nice. Alright, everybody, that's where we're going to end it off today. We made a lot of progress. We got to explore the back of the library. We aren't finished with it yet, so we might do a little more investigating next episode, or we'll go and just try and take the body out of the tree and see what happens when I fail. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch all of you in the next one.